Hi. So I'm going to do a quick home tour. That's what this video is going to consist of. Nothing huge, nothing major. I'm not going to go into any detail on anything. I just want to show you what I have done and what my plans are for future videos, so you guys can get an idea of kind of what the channel will look like and the kinds of things that I am doing or planning on doing. So let's go ahead and follow me. The first room we're going to probably be working on first is this bathroom. It's just a little half bath. I'm going to be putting wainscoting all around the little bathroom, probably just above light switch level. Here, let me jump in here. It'll be about this height, just to go over the light switch so I won't get in the way of everything. So it's going to be super simple, a wainscoting. I'm probably going to leave the bottoms white, and then I'm going to do a design above to just kind of give it some contrast and make this room a little more fun. It's kind of plain and boring right now. Let's move on to the next rooms. Okay, this is our main living room, dining room, kitchen area. Open concept. The first thing that I've done in this room is the shiplap wall. One of these days I can go into a little bit more detail on it. The next thing that I did was the beams. And I don't think we're adding any beams anywhere, but if I end up doing it again, I will show how I did that. If not, I will do a quick video just explaining how I did those beams, so that you can get an idea. Because again, it was super simple, super inexpensive. The next thing we did in here was the backsplash. A video of that will be coming out within the next couple weeks, showing how I did that. And that I also saved lots of money on. I just got the tile from the discount section at Home Depot. It was under 30 bucks. So super great save. Here I'm going to finish the shiplap. We did it across the wall, and I was considering doing the tile backsplash, but we decided that it would look better to continue the shiplap over versus bringing a small section of the tile over there. So I'm going to continue the shiplap to keep that whole wall looking like it's just a continuation of the shiplap. So I can show you a portion of how that was done and kind of go over that. So that'll be probably a quick, small little video on me finishing that up. And if we come up with any other projects, we'll definitely come to it. But we are going to do some renovations to the island, nothing major. We're going to do some shiplap on the front and do some trim work around it to finish it off. I'm debating on whether doing it white or doing some of the green to pull it over. I'm kind of liking the idea of doing green and then doing the trim in white. And then on the sides, I'm going to do a white box trim where it'll be a box and then a crisscross. And I'll do a video on that. It's nothing huge and it won't take a lot of work, so that'll probably be a quick little video on showing you how to do that. Okay, so here's the basement. We built this from scratch. When we started, there was nothing here. It was just concrete and concrete on the walls. I think they had insulation, so we didn't really have to get into that. But we did have to build the walls out themselves. I have pictures. I will include them here. So that just kind of gives you an idea of the work that went into here. We had to build the walls out, framing. We had to put on drywall, mud the drywall, paint, baseboards, flooring. It was a lot of work. We had our carpet done by Home Depot. I think the hardest part of the basement was our doors. We had to come in and readjust after we had a little bit of an earthquake. We had put them in. And then we had an earthquake and everything got moved around and jostled. So we had a bit of a struggle with the doors. But after everything, it's looking good. The other thing that we've done in the basement is this built-in. If you followed me on Instagram, You could probably see some pictures that I've already posted on this. We started off white, and I just didn't like the white. I wanted some contrast because this is a screen for a projector, and we just painted this white as well for the projector screen. It works really well with our projector. I don't know if that's the case for all projectors, but we built this in. There's a couple little things I still need to do. I'm going to do some trim work around, so as you can see, the paint's not fantastic. I need to fix the wiring so that it blends in a little bit more. But I just built this out of MDF board, so one of these days I'm going to do a video going into detail on how I did this and maybe some of the other projects that I've already finished so that you guys can get an idea of how to do it yourself. And eventually we are going to be doing, hopefully, some built-ins in our laundry room, which I'll show you upstairs. But that's about it for this main room. Another project we're going to be working on is the bathroom. There's nothing in here. It's a dark pit right now. We've got to get it finished within the next couple of months. So I'll be going over, I'll do a video on how we do the plumbing. HVAC's kind of already ran, but I'll show you how I install it. Tucker's back there rolling around. We have somebody come and do our electrical, so I'm not going to film that part because I don't encourage anybody to do their own electrical unless they have a license. And I'm not going to film my brother-in-law doing the electrical. He's normally the one who's generous enough to come in and do that for us. But I will show you how I do the shower, install flooring, all of that. Whatever I'm doing in there, I will show you. We've already done the drain and stuff because I needed my dad to help me with that. He's been fantastic. My dad's taught me how to do pretty much everything I've done down here. We did this in our last home, our Grantsville home. So he taught us how to do the framing, how to do the drywall, how to mud. I was down there with him. I was 5 months pregnant when I was down there helping him work on that basement and learning. And I was able to come back and go to this home and do it by myself and with my husband's help and family's help. But I was able to kind of guide and direct at that point because my dad was able to show me. So I've been really blessed in that matter. Let's go on and head all the way upstairs and I'll show you the projects I've got going on up there. There's our cute puppy Tucker scratching away. All right. This is our other room. This is our guest bath / Sophie's bathroom. We're probably not going to do anything with this room. If I do, it would be an accent wall against this wall. Well, actually, let me correct myself. We are doing one thing. It's nothing major. I'm going to be framing out the mirrors so that they look a little more finished versus these plain builder grade mirrors where they have nothing around them. But if anything, that's the only thing that's going to be done in that room. If we do end up doing anything else, it would be an accent wall here. All right, and the other room that I have hopeful plans for is, as you can see, quite a large laundry room. I mean, if you come in and you see, I've got plenty of room to move around. I could probably fit a stackable washer and dryer over here and get more washer and dryers in here. So the thought process here is, let's see, I'm going to put shelving here, I'm going to build them in, and then either more shelving across the top or a bar. If I do the shelving across the top, then I would probably build a table out right here for folding and a bar across there for hanging things. I don't want to do it too over because we're not going to stay here forever and somebody else might want to add their own touch. But for sure I want to do the built-ins right over there against that wall with the washer and dryer, and that's something that I definitely will take you guys along on, and I'll kind of show you the process that I took to do the built-ins downstairs in the basement. This is my husband, Trent Wel-Don's studio, his fish room / studio. If you want to see anything that's in that room or any projects that we've done, go check him out at Wel-Don Tanks. All right, the lighting's not that great in here. All right, so we've done a accent wall here. We painted the wall, but it still fell a little flat for me. So I want to put in some trim work around here, maybe some boxes or something like that with MDF board or something, and then paint it the same color. But I think that's about all we're gonna do. I'm contemplating putting a mirror in here and then maybe some pictures just to make the room feel a little bit more welcoming and warm for when we do showings. So the last room that we've got here that I'm going to do some changes is this master bath. So we've got quite a big master bath here, but I'm also going to do wainscoting, but I'm only going to do it along this wall and then into the bathroom, and I'm going to wrap it around in the bathroom. But then it's going to come out to this wall here, again, about this height, just to go over the light switches so I don't have to fiddle with that. On that, I'm probably going to do a color on the bottom and leave the top white, or vice versa. And we're going to frame out the mirror in here. So I hope this was kind of helpful in giving you an idea of kind of the projects I'm looking forward to doing, the projects I have done. If you have any questions, you want to know how to do something, if you've seen something in our house, you want to know how we did it, where we got it, whatever, then just leave me a comment and I'll go into it more in detail for you. But that's about it. I look forward to doing a lot more videos and I hope you guys keep following along and trying to live your life well done.